Alright, so we're back. I guess this is probably episode 3 by now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I was waiting on a tool that I had to order. Unfortunately, one of the tools wasn't right, so I had to order one, and then they sent the wrong part and whatever. But it's all sort of sorted now. But while we were waiting, I started to clean the power valve. The power valve gets all clogged up with just heaps of carbon and whatever. So let's have a little look here. So there's the power valve all sort of spread out here. The power valve sits in the head here, and it has all moving parts and whatever, so we need to fix up everything in here, grease up everything, whatever. It's got O-ring seals, but this part is the actual the valve part of it here, and that was clogged up. So I'm halfway through putting the power valve back together here, the whole power valve thing. And I just wanted to show you, here's the beauty of having a smartphone. You know, I've got the manual here on the phone, and putting together the bits and pieces here. And I was just thinking as I'm putting it together, you know, this morning I was playing Lego with my son, and it really helps. Just following the instructions and putting it back together exactly like it says. So yeah, gonna keep going. I'm gonna power through putting the power valve back together. Alright, so we've fully reassembled now the power valve and cylinder head here. It's all back together now. Took a bit of cleaning and everything else. I mean, I'm going to finish cleaning up the actual outside of it when I'm ready to reinstall. But we had to adjust the Z value. The Z, I don't know what they call it. Something about the Z value, and it's just basically where the power valve inside there, where it comes to a stop there, and it's got a little stopper on the side. So it took a little bit of mucking around and measurements and whatever. And it was quite easy when you follow the manual. It's not too bad at all. So I've just WD sprayed this whole thing to let it sit there now, and I'll cover it over and move on to the next part. The tool that I've been waiting for here, it's the flywheel or stator puller, or whatever you want to call it, magneto, I don't know what it's called. And yeah, it took a while to get this one in, but I've got it now. So we're going to thread this on and hopefully crack off the flywheel. Oh, felt good. Got a little movement there. I think we've got it. I think we've got it. Oh yeah! Woo! We're at splitting cases. I've got all the bolts out. I've given a little tap and it started to separate now. I've already heard one washer fall inside the motor, so I think I'll be finding that first as soon as I get it off and putting that back where it goes. I think it went down on this clutch shaft, I don't know. So you know, slowly start separating. I just heard it fall a little more then. In the manual it says just be careful. There's, you know, things that will stick to the inside of this cover here when you take it off. And you just got to be nice and careful and just see what's left there when you do take the case off. So here we are at the split case now. It's all done, and I'm just going to start to take out the gearbox and everything very soon. Well, here we have it. Case is split. Everything's out. Gearbox was very, very scary. I'm really quite worried about putting that back in. With the shift drum and everything and where it sits, it's yeah, really tricky to get in there. It was hard to get out, and I'm a bit worried about getting everything in the exact same place. Like, I pulled it out, it's exactly how it came out, with the shift drum in the middle of the shifting forks here, but I'm just super worried about, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Might be a bit of manual reading really closely, I think, to get that all in the exact spot. So now we've just got to wait for the kit to come in. It's got every gasket you need, every seal that you need, all the bearings that you need to replace in there, and the new crank and conrod as well, all put together, ready to go. And then we can start cleaning bits up and putting them back together, and fingers crossed it should be good to go.